Hey, it's Josephine from the Pointe shop. I'm fitting at Cincinnati Ballet today at their summer intensive, and I'm hanging out with Molly. This is her second pair of pointe shoes, and today we're going to be talking about pointe shoes for people who are under 75 pounds, because you only wear about 70 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So weight is something that we don't always talk about when it comes to pointe shoes, but it makes a really big difference because if you're too light, and if your shoes are too heavy, if your shoes are too stiff, then you're not really working through your feet at all because there's no weight on your shoes. So we want to definitely address this. Can you stand up for me? Okay, and then stand in first position, tiny little feet. Bring your left foot up on point, and then I want you to keep your knees super straight and straighten for me. Very nice. So as you can see, the shoes are not really bending all the way for her. So what happens is that when you go up on point, you're not bending your shoes at all. And what that does is that it doesn't work your feet through. So the point of pointe is to be able to roll through your feet so that you can get stronger and work all of the intrinsic muscles in the bottom of your feet. It's actually pulling her back and it's teaching her to align herself in the wrong place. So she's really pulled back on that pointe shoe. So I really want to get a shoe that is a little bit more supple so that it matches her weight. So because she does have pretty strong legs, you can't really tell in these shoes, but she does. She's pretty strong. When she weighs a little bit more, when she gets taller, and when she puts on a little bit more weight, she can go back to a harder shoe later. But right now, because she doesn't weigh much, do something super light, really supple with very light glue so that she can actually work through her feet and get stronger and learn to correctly balance in the right place. Can you take those off for me? The only thing that I'm looking for today is to make sure that she's getting all the way over on her platform, she's able to roll through, and she's really working through her feet because she is relatively new in the pointe shoe game, so we definitely want to teach her correctly from the very beginning. The wrong shoes can teach you really bad habits, so we want to catch that early on so you don't learn bad habits, and also you don't want to start developing injuries because if you're gripping in different places, if you find that it's difficult for you to do certain things on pointe, you overcompensate by doing incorrect technique. So we definitely want to try that. So we're going to try this one on. This is a very light shoe. So you can even tell how light a shoe is by the actual weight. So you want to make sure that your weight kind of matches your pointe shoes. Obviously, this isn't always true. Even if you're really light, sometimes you're really, really strong, or you have really flexible feet, so you have these feet that can work through a harder shoe. But we definitely want to keep weight in mind when we're doing pointe shoes. Come a little bit closer to me. Very good. Bring your left foot up on point and press up on both feet. Beautiful. So now you can see, she favors her right a little bit, but now you can see she can get over all the way on her pointe shoes. It's a much prettier line, and that usually is an indication that she is working through her feet. Can you come down for me? Okay, roll up one more time. So I didn't really shorten the vamp, but that's also another option. You can always have a shorter vamp as well, and that can help too. And now she's able to work through her feet. So because she's very, very light, we want a light shoe that doesn't have a lot of paste in it so that it's not rock hard, it's not pulling her back. She's able to actually work through her feet. And now she has beautiful lines. So if you are getting a pointe shoe fitting, make sure that you keep that in mind. If you're not able to push through and if the shoe's not bending at all, you're not working through your feet. So definitely keep that in mind. Because it will help you with your development. If you have any other questions about pointe shoes, then you can leave that on the comments and I will make sure to answer that in our next video. And I think this is my last day in Cincinnati, my one and only day in Cincinnati. I'll be in Pittsburgh Ballet Theater in a couple days. So if you're there, I will see you there. And after that, we'll be at Milwaukee Ballet. So we'll see you in the Midwest. Bye.